For decades, Denmark has been actively engaged in Africa, supporting a wide range of development initiatives across the continent, from humanitarian aid and poverty reduction to promoting sustainable development and climate resilience. In an exclusive interview with EBC, Ambassador-designate of Denmark to Ethiopia said his country has launched a new Africa strategy. He stressed that Denmark wants to foster equal partnership with Africa.
The Danish government has been very clear about is that we want to develop our partnerships with African countries, and this means that we want to create equal partnerships. Now, what does that mean? It means a partnership that goes beyond development cooperation. We also want to build political alliances. We want to listen to Ethiopia and to the Ethiopian government, to the Ethiopian people. What are the Ethiopian priorities? What are your concerns? And then we want to come in and be a partner in advancing these priorities. It comes at a very good time because in January 2025, Denmark will take up a seat in the UN Security Council. And this is a good opportunity for us to develop closer ties with Ethiopia, for example, and other African countries on amplifying African priorities in the UN Security Council. So we want to be a close partner, also politically and multilaterally, not least with Ethiopia and other African countries.
Rogstrap emphasized the intention of the strategy is to create a strong and preferred partnership.
The intention here is to create a strong partnership. We want to go beyond what we have done so far. We also want to go beyond what other countries are doing. So we want to be the preferred partner of Ethiopia and of African countries. And not just Denmark, we also want to make sure that the European Union is the preferred partner of African countries. Now, we know, of course, that other countries have been present and have worked closely with Ethiopia for decades. But we believe that we have something to offer. We believe that there is a huge potential to grow this partnership.
The designate ambassador highlighted that the stated goal of the strategy is to stimulate private investment in the continent.
A stated goal in our strategy is that we want to see more and we want to stimulate private investments in African countries. So investments from, let's say, Danish companies, so we want them to have a larger footprint on the African country. We want the African economies will have to grow to absorb the growing population, to create jobs for the growing population on this continent. And in order to do that, in order to do so, we need foreign investments on the African continent. And we believe there's a huge potential for Danish companies to come in and contribute to this and invest in Africa.
The strategy is unveiled as Denmark is set to take. United Nations Security Council says this is a good opportunity to amplify African voices, he said.